Good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you're in the world. Tonight's an edition of Hong Kong House of Cards, where the shifters are meeting on Vaughn just for the hell of it. Shift your social scene, everybody, so post your intros.
Yeah, Elizabeth just turns up. She's there. And I'm not sure she's in lupus. I just have to find her lupus picture.
I'll go last. I've got a
Maxwell walking from the edge of the Vaughn, apparently coming from the temple, whipping his staff around in a concentrated pattern, trying to keep himself from being bored. Tim?
Okay, Felicia is chilling on a park bench, jamming to her iPod. No, she's jamming to her phone, which is on Spotify. Doesn't use Pandora.
You have a very large wolf just kind of watching you from the tree line.
You're gonna make it weird. I feel like you're trying to make it weird.
She's just sitting watching, you know.
What?
Blink, blink.
Okay, is
Ear
this
twitch.
out of character? Is this at the same location that we were last time? The Sept?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, I need to check something.
Okay. Okay. Alright. While you're checking that, you mind if I do my thing?
Sure,
Go ahead.
Sitting out in front of the yurt that's been given to him, probably relaxing on a recently day purchased camp chair and stool, is all of our favorite Scotsmen, tipping back a drink and then singing, "Ah, ship sailed into harbor after 15 months at sea." And both of them are on BRB. Lovely.
Yep.
The wolf is just watching. She's just watching this new man who she hasn't met before. Probably sniffing him, kind of just in his direction. Kind of curious.
He tips his drink in recognition of the wolf and smells like, how good are your senses?
Primal Urge 3, Perception 1, let me roll it. Just make sure. Oh yeah. And she's in lupus, so it's -2, so.
Alright. Yeah. Garu, rage score of the significant type, and...
Well, you've got to have that gift in order to be able to watch somebody and determine rage.
He's got rage.
Which other supernaturals don't feel.
And if it's possible to know this from just sniffing him, Hamid.
No, but I would smell any pure breed you have.
Yep, he's got pure breed.
Fiona, yay. The wolf just kind of... They're in the veil protected part of the bond, I assume, correct?
Yeah.
She just stalks out and doesn't seem to be too, aggressive, or she's not really submissive either, and just kind of trots over. to him and just kind of approaches him slowly.
Well, here's a fine how do you do. Another one, but one I've not seen before. How are you, lass?
She, when he speaks, her ears just flick forward, like, you know, the kind of the excited sort of look a wolf gets when it's got like prey in its sight, or you know, or it's playing, sort of thing. She's got a very interested expression. She just growls out in Garu, "I am well, thank you. You are new here."
Aye, just in from Scotland myself.
What part? She does ear flicks.
Belshill is where I'm from. Used to be the bard there. Now I'm here being a travelling brewmaster, and I'm singing whenever I feel like it.
Head nod. Oh shit, I forget you don't have to shift. Or don't have to roll for Hamid.
If it's
And
your,
yeah, she
if
just...
it's your
Yeah, breed.
wait, you came in with three pure breed with three Primal Urge
Mm-hmm.
as a Hamid?
Mm-hmm.
God, Julia wouldn't even let me start with pure breed as a Hamid. I mean, not pure breed, but Primal Urge. Because if you're Hamid and you're quiet, it's not something you're supposed to start with, according to the book.
Well, I mean, I didn't see it in the book, but I'll have to relook.
I don't know if there's time pure breed. Mox is
Sorry,
just
one
walking.
moment. Unexpected visitors are here.
So he's BRB now. Mox is just walking around aimlessly.
Well, if the wolf has quieted down again, he's going back to singing the song which I linked in the chat.
Mhm.
So he's probably hearable from quite a distance off.
Yeah. Mox will hear that and head over that direction.
Ah, if it's not the priest, you need another soda, lad.
No, thank you. I'm fine.
Right then. What brings you out here tonight, aside from a lovely singing?
Oh, this and that. Watching the stars. There's a section of the section of the steppe which is wide open to the sky. I was heading there to do some stargazing.
And a bit of star mocking if one happens to show.
He knows better than to show his face in the leaking world. I mean, in the material world. He'll notice the silver wolf at your feet and go, interesting.
What's so interesting?
Oh, now she's shifting to Hamid, so Mox will just give a wry smile. Walk on.
Thomas will just shrug to himself and take another swig of his drink.
The woman standing in front of you is wearing casual clothes, you know, her jacket and everything, and she just holds out a hand.
Thomas kicks himself to his feet, takes the hand, and gives the back of it a kiss.
One eyebrow goes up.
I was taught how to properly grade a lady.
Yes, I was not expecting that. I am Elizabeth Walks the Lone Path Campbell, Leith of the Nation. And you are?
Thomas Boland got such a reputation for being in and out of pubs the fun way that they just call me, "Oi, you bastard!"
And add a character, just because. Has your character ever been to Urgle?
Been what?
Urgle, it's a place in Scotland. Has your character ever, like, been there in his travels? Because he would recognize her last name if he has.
Could have, probably when he was a kid.
I wasn't sure how close Belsham was to there, so. Yeah. He just kind of shrugs. So it brings you to our set.
Spirits told me I was needed out here in the Far East. So I packed up my still, and here I am.
Yes, it's rare to see one of the Highland Fianna outside of their homeland. We must have needed your warriors' strong fighting skills indeed if the spirits called you here.
Anybody's paying attention, Mox is climbing a tree.
He's a Ragabash. Elizabeth is paying him like his antique zero mind because she's a Ragabash and she understands.
I don't know if it's my warrior skills that you need, lass, but I am a Galliard, if that helps you any.
She nods. I am of the New Moon. But Galliards are warriors just as well as singers, as I'm sure you know.
I'm fucking Scottish, lass. I'm both. That's just from being Scots.
Her eyebrow raises. Well, you've certainly got the ego. That fits. You can tell it's just a bit of a friendly jab. She's a Ragabash.
Aye, Fianna, Scots, just a wonderful combination. Don't know whether if I should take another drink or another head. Fortunately, I'm a brewmaster.
Well, both of your lineages have reputations as warriors and at least drinkers of alcohol. So I suppose either way.
Aye, I learned from my ancestors how to make some of the best brew in the land. With my still, I can make whiskey or any other hard liquor, and I can make soft drinks like beer and soda.
That is good. So you're a gal, heard you say. Interesting.
Aye. Tell me a tale of Derrindu and I'll weave it into a song for you.
I see. She kind of looks over towards Mox and Felicia.
Mox is no longer visible. He is in the trees.
Well, that brings a new meaning to the term head in the clouds.
You can tell where he is by the occasional ruffling of leaves.
So I hear you've been having problems with techno-mages around here, so much so that you've taken to using leeches.
Her nose crinkled slightly. Yes, unfortunately, but Can't help what we are forced to do.
I also heard that you've got some wee Nancy's here thinking they can dance the Black Spiral. What need to be taught a lesson?
What? There are dancers here.
From the tree you'll hear, yeah, don't you remember Bosco told us there's a hive?
Who is Bosco? I do not recall meeting this person.
The wrestling bear loves his vodka. You've met Bosco before.
Blink, blink. Isn't jogging my memory. Must be getting old.
Plus, if you're getting old, then I'm a grandfather. The last I checked, I wasn't even a father.
You hear like some kind of weird mumbling in Mandarin up in the trees.
Thomas will actually cock his head to listen.
It's like stupid silver fangs don't care about anything but themselves.
Thomas chuckles.
Excuse me. Final check. He's fine with us.
Right, so I've just arrived and hearing all this wonderful news. Didn't think the dancers would be so bold as to send off troops over this far just to try and capture an out-of-the-way place like Hong Kong. You'd think they'd have enough problems with the rest of us, Fianna and Get.
Well, there are quite a lot of them. Even such ferocious warriors as your tribe of Fenris, cannot be everywhere at once.
Perhaps that is the plan.
If that's their plan, then it's a damn shite piss poor one.
Well, they're not renowned for their intelligence, now are they?
I haven't met one yet that can dance the spiral proper, and all that I've met, I've been put down.
As they should be.
Give it enough time, lass. We'll push them out of our homeland. In the meantime, what can I be doing for you?
She shrugs, kind of glances over at Mox and Elizabeth. Or at least where the trees where Mox is hiding.
From the tree?
Actually, no, she doesn't look at Elizabeth. She looks at Felicia.
Elizabeth
From the
looks at
tree
herself.
where Mox is, you can hear a flute playing. It's a traditional Chinese flute.
And
actually pretty
there
good.
goes Tim.
I think Tim's still having issues.
Issues. He's starting to get the entire Encyclopedia Britannica set.
It's a scam. Don't buy it. World Book is better.
Tom will look towards the tree. Well, that's a wonderful sound. Looks like I'm not the only one who's appreciative of music.
I'm trying to think what song we'll be playing.
Elizabeth just finds a random beer and starts drinking it. She finds beer somewhere and starts drinking it.
If it's anywhere near the yurt that he's occupying, it's probably some of the best beer you've ever had.
Okay. I mean, she found beer somewhere, so I'll just assume that.
Yeah.
And she's kind of just sitting there.
Finally, Thomas blinks as he recognizes the song. That's from a fucking anime!
What? Hold on. Sorry, I got something planned. What'd you say?
Thomas finally recognizes the song. That's from a fucking anime!
You'll hear laughter. The flute will stop, and he'll laugh, and then he'll start playing the flute again.
I mean, isn't...
You bastard! He's laughing. If you'd pulled that in a pub, you'd have a beer stein headed towards you.
It'll stop again. You'd have to reach me up here, and then we'll start playing again.
Oh, that sounds like a challenge. Reaches down into a cooler, fishes around, pulls up a bottle of soda, flips it in one hand, and flings it towards the tree. So what do I need to roll for that?
Dex Athletics.
So 3 dice.
Ew.
3 successes to dodge. Nope. You hear, nice throw.
Nice dodge. See, you're still on the tree.
I was told that my ancestor was Hanuman the Monkey King. I doubt it, though.
Does that make you a monkey prince, then?
Too far removed. I'm like a monkey commoner.
Well, don't be flinging your poo at us.
You're no fun.
Besides, you want to save that for the leeches.
No, they probably eat that stuff.
Ah, from what I hear, the leeches suck. Not sure exactly what, but I know that they do.
I wouldn't trust them anywhere near that if I were you.
Elizabeth she just sips her beer. Sounds like
a
Speaking from experience up there. I thought you monks weren't supposed to do that sort of thing and have that sort of knowledge.
I wasn't always a monk. I was a teenager at one point.
So was I.
I didn't become a monk until I was 18.
Wait, you two were teenagers once? No, really?
Says you, old man. He just gets a wry grin.
He's got this big grin on his face. grabs another drink out of his cooler, pops the top, and takes a long swig from it. Damn it, Tim, get back here. You're missing out.
I relinked him, so hopefully I'll be back in.
Elizabeth just takes a sip of beer and then. So, you're a Cleath, huh?
Aye.
I see.
Spent more time brewing than I ever spent focusing on anything silly like gaining honor by killing things. That's for the Arun.
Yes, but as a Galliard, it is your duty to be a war leader when the Arun are not. Or if the Arun are simply too focused on killing, not to be able to lead.
I had 2 of them in my old pack. They did a fine job of leading themselves.
Well, you see, the issue with that is you can't let Aruns lead themselves, because they'll get themselves and their pack into insane amounts of trouble.
Mox will start playing again, and this is the song he's playing.
Plus, I
Believe me.
lived in Scotland. Insane amounts of trouble is called growing up.
Yes, but you have to know how much trouble you can handle. There's no good to the nation if you and your entire pack die.
Aye, that's true. But they knew to stay and protect kin and home. So as I said, they were leading themselves quite nicely.
Yes, but you'll never win back your homeland by simply protecting and holding what ground you have.
Aye, but we were far too few to go out and assault on all new lands.
True. Although, aren't your people supposed to be particularly skilled at solving that problem?
He just has this big wide grin on his face again. Heard about that, did you?
I've heard about quite a few things. After all, I was raised on one of your cairns.
Which one?
Sept of the Tri-Spiral, Dublin.
Oh, that far? Must have been fighting nearly every night.
It was a good fight, though.
We had at least a few quiet nights to ourselves from time to time. But that's a different matter entirely, isn't it?
I suppose. The Ard Rai, he was quite the interesting man, I will say.
Oh, that sounds like there's a tale behind it, lass.
Oh, no tale you want to hear, lad. No tale.
I'm a Galliard. Once again, I'm a bard. I love hearing tales, no matter what kind.
Her eye just twinkles. Well, she says as she switches from a Russian accent to a Irish accent that I am not going to RP out because you don't need that torture. She just says, well, some tales have to be earned, my good sir. Some tales have to be earned.
Fair that is. Takes another sip from his drink.
She takes another sip. Probably has emptied her can by this time. Crumples it, tosses it up, looks up where Mox was.
He's still playing that song.
Looks,
the new song.
she winks at Thomas, and that is.
You're an asshole.
Winged it!
Thank you, dice gods. It's still 6. No.
So, as the monk is playing his cheerful tune, he keeps his balance and stops
She-
playing.
She just waltzes under, picks up the can, crushes it again, goes back to her seat, puts it in whatever their trash they have, just gives him a smile. Thought I'd keep you on your toes, brother.
Okay, so you hear a. That wasn't very. Wait, what? Ow. I'm still. Oh, okay. I'm okay.
Well, I mean, honestly, I thought this one here was going to throw another one at you. I thought you would have been ready.
You hear some shuffling in the tree.
Elizabeth's stance just subtly changes. She readies herself for what she knows is coming next.
No, he just climbed higher.
He's a ragabash. She doesn't know exactly what he's saying, but she knows it's not going to be fun if it's directed at her. Or maybe it will be fun.
Okay, well, while he's climbing, Thomas is going to take the lid from his. He's going to take the lid from his beer and fling it at where he figures Mox is. So,
Damn it.
3 for me, please.
Well, wow, we both failed. So
Clink.
you miss. And he doesn't get hit.
That roll though. 7 successes. You weren't not. Elizabeth just kind of picks up another empty beer can. No, you gotta throw it like this. And she kind of demonstrates like how she threw without actually throwing the can, then tosses the can to him. Come on, it's good training.
Nathan, he sets the beer down. Usually I'm a fair bit more drunk than this when I try. Then again, that takes way too much alcohol. And he flings, as instructed.
3 successes. Mox.
Ah, so she did help.
Mox dodges.
Wow.
Because we both got the maximum amount of successes for our roll.
Clink.
So it helped, but not enough.
Yeah.
Fox is really loving that dodge feature right now.
Yeah.
So Elizabeth just kind of, well, I certainly hope you're a fair better hand-to-hand fighter than you are at throwing things.
So, as you guys are standing up there, you hear a shuffling, and then you see Mox barreling down towards you. And then all of a sudden, he looks at his staff and he's gone.
And, oh dear God.
What are you rolling for?
Oh, at that, I'm just rolling a dodge because she's like backing away,
Okay, he
waiting.
actually vanishes before that. So, like, literally, he's almost on you, and then all of a sudden he looks at his staff and is gone. And he executes a perfect landing in the Umbra.
Thomas
No,
just drinks more of his beer.
Yeah.
You know,
You
that
keep
lad
seeing
has
to
the
her.
weirdest look with stepping sideways.
Well, perhaps it's a product of his tribe's more intellectual inclinations.
So at this point, Mox is going to walk off in the Umbra to find some place where he's not going to get shit thrown at him while he's trying to play music.
So Elizabeth just kind of shrugs. Well, we'll practice your throwing skills later. But you did all right.
I've been in and out of more pubs than I care to count. Most fun I've ever had growing up, too.
I probably should say something here about underage drinking, but I just really don't feel like it right now.
I didn't say I was always the one drinking, but I was one of the ones always fighting.
You're Fionnets. You were a Fionnets. Kind of just assumed.
Get me in a good bar fight, and I'll show you just how good I am.
No. I have no doubt about that.
Of course, one of my favourite tricks was right after the fight when the pub owner's ready to kick everyone out. I convince him to buy my papa's brew.
Much better to just make everyone laugh and then just repeat.
Oh, true. It's always good to get everyone back in good spirits again. But it's part of the business.
I suppose.
Making sure that Boland ale and Boland alcohol flows all throughout the Tri-County area.
She blinks. Isn't that somewhere in the United States?
Not Tri-County. As in there's 3 of them.
She nods. I don't recall ever hearing that be used as a phrase specifically.
It's something my grandpappy picked up when he was visiting the Americas once. We've used it ever since to describe our
She nods.
territory.
Territory is a good thing to have for certain. Although why you would ever pick up anything from the United States of all places is a mystery.
That's what my grandpappy did. It's not what my pappy or me did. Though I've heard that Mox fella brews a mean set of tea.
I'd suggest that you two try and work together to create some sort of ultimate drink, but I have a feeling that might offend his sensibilities.
I have told him that I work with the non-alcoholics just as much as the alcohol.
She raises an eyebrow slightly. Diversifying your portfolio, always good.
It's the only way to survive as a small brewery in these days. If you don't appeal from all the way down to age 2 to 99, you're just not gonna make it.
Well, I mean, the chances are you weren't going to make it for very long anyway, so I just say kind of ride with the wind.
He shrugs slightly, takes another sip of his beer. Poor Mox got chased off.
Mm-hmm.
So, I know you're good at brewing. I suppose I hear you're good at fighting. What else are you good at?
Singing
So I heard.
and a few other skills of oration.
Oh. Like what?
I've long been able to talk myself both in and out of trouble. Get people to see things my
Always
way when
a
I need them
useful
to.
skill. Always a useful skill. It's nice to see one of the nation who knows how to speak, rather than just kill things.
Oh, always a handy skill to have, especially when you're sent to a Catholic school for a little bit. School marms were always a bit strict.
She just chuckles. I'm amazed you didn't rage out in that school.
Oh, that was well before I was of age to do such a thing. Didn't stop me from getting out of many a spankings.
Just another eyebrow raise.
As I said, Catholic school, they do believe in corporal punishment.
Well, I mean, so does the nation, but probably be far less effective at it.
It's not just the rulers across the knuckles like you get in the United States. No, they've got paddles and everything.
I'd make a willpower roll. Feels like making a joke. Bad retardable power on this sheet.
Willpower 2.
She just goes, Well, I see they still got all the necessary skills in Scotland, then.
Oi. Raise the boy proper. Make sure he does what he's told. Make sure that he values his family. And that way, all the lands are safe.
Or teach him that he just doesn't need to get caught next time.
What's the
But I
difference?
suppose I'm thinking like a Ragabash.
He just grins at her. Lass, what's the difference?
Well, for a tribe like yours that values honor, quite a big difference.
He just chuckles and sips his beer. Damn it, Tim, get back.
Also, why don't I hear rave music going on from Brett? I hear rave music.
What?
It sounds like you had rave music in your background.
Oh no, it's chopped.
Hmm.
I'll turn it down. It plays dramatic music every once in a while to show that they're really working on it and stuff. Is that better?
I
Yes.
wasn't complaining. I was just making a comment. That was kind of funny. Like you're having a rave and RPing instead of being at the rave.
I was trying to get it turned down a bit. Hey, we actually have somebody viewing right now.
Yay!
Cool. So now maybe we should stop OC chatter. Sorry.
Well, all of a sudden, 50 Black Spiral dancers drop out of the sky and murder everyone.
Oh, we'd be up for that challenge. It's a Fiona and a Silverfang. They'd probably survive.
And be drunk by the end of it.
Did I mention they're all legends? GG.
And that's when we suddenly our Ancestors 10 kicks in, and every single Fiona and Silverfang ancestor empowers us. Claim all the honor and all the glory.
By the power of Grayskull!
Sorry,
Shit.
back into it, I guess.
Sorry. So Elizabeth just kind of... She's probably not drinking another beer. She's probably just reclining at this point. So, are you drunk enough yet that you're ready to spar, or would you like me to wait another 2 beers?
He looks at his drink, finishes it off, then pulls off his jacket and tosses it to one side. You want to be seeing a fight? Alright?
Yes. It's always important to know how an ally fights just as much as how knowing how an enemy fights. She says as she stands up, just stretches her arms above her head, reaches back, almost touches her hands to the ground, then stands up. Well, any rules?
I'd say Belfast rules.
Out of character, don't know those. Please, just
Basically, the only thing off the table is don't kill each other.
I suppose, but go to first blood.
Aye, good enough.
Suggest, unless we want to raise a alarm on the SEP, probably should stay out of our war forms.
Aye, no sense in doing that unless there's honor to be had.
Well, if you're up for a challenge, I wouldn't complain. She's at this point stretching out.
He's moving his limbs in loose circles, basically getting himself limbered up in the way that your average pub brawler would.
Mm-hmm. She goes, alright. Belfast rules it is. As she suddenly darts towards him. And I guess we're rolling initiative.
Okay. Forget how that's done.
You roll a d10 and add your dex plus wits to it. So
Okay.
you have a 5, so add your dex and wits to that.
That gives me a 10.
Okay, so your initiative is 10. Joey?
16.
16.
Yep. Alright, so what she's doing, she's spending a rage to activate Falcon's Grasp. Because I'm a cheatsy fucking Silverfang.
He did say that it was Belfast rules. So this is not
True.
cheaty whatsoever.
And she's gonna tackle him. So that is her dex roll?
Yeah, if you're tackling someone
Yeah.
that's dex brawl. Do you want
There's-
to dodge or do you want to take it and then have your own action?
Let me check something. I'll go for a dodge.
Alright, how many dice? Dex athletics.
Dex athletics instead of Dex dodge.
Dodge doesn't exist in W20.
Oh, so that would be
athletics. Do you have dodge?
that'd be
in
the
your-
athletics. Yeah, I have dodge on my sheet.
Alright, talk to Mitchell. We will need to redistribute those points. But for now, it'll be Dex athletics.
Okay,
3 dice.
and I can't just pretend that the athletics are dodge.
Not until you redistribute on your sheet.
Fair enough. So 3 dice.
And you botch.
Ooh!
Kapow!
So, hold on. I'm going to roll fate dice on this. Good. You don't snap your ankle.
Ooh! God damn.
You do, however, trip right into her arms.
No, she goes to charge, and you're suddenly like, she was not expecting to be that easy to catch, so she's like, takes her second, but she's trying to wrestle you to the ground now, so I suppose it's strength, pure strength, or strength to brawl.
It's contested strength.
Okay. And I add
2.
my Falcon's Grasp bonus to that, correct?
Doesn't matter. He botched.
Good God.
I could still botch too, so
Yeah.
you say just, I'll just roll without the bonus. Yeah, I got him to the ground.
You have him to the ground, and the fact that he pretty much pulled you to the ground and pulled you on top of him by accident.
Oh God! So I imagine he pulls her to the ground. Gosh, God damn it!
His fucking luck.
And she's a little surprised, but it's your well. You still have your churn because that contested was reflexive, but she's very surprised.
Oh,
Okay.
she's surprised. Okay.
Alright, so what are you gonna do?
Let's see. Is she upright or is she bent over him?
I'm gonna assume that it's more like
She's pinning him.
yeah.
So she's like, got her arms around him, pinning him to the ground.
Ah, okay. Headbutt.
Dex brawl.
Okay, that is 6 dice.
All right. Since you used your turn to strengthen him to the ground, you're gonna have to take it.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3 bashing. Sorry, 3 successes. That's,
He takes it all.
Just Haikish!
Well, that's 3 successes. So 2 dice plus. What's your strength? Ben, what's your strength?
Oh, 2.
2 plus 2 is 4. 2 bashing. And you failed the soak roll, so you take 2 bashing, and your head hurts.
So, because her head hurts, she's just going to growl. A very happy growl, and I accidentally just closed my sheet. Alright, when I pull my sheet back up. And since she's going to, I guess she'll shift up to Glabro.
Alright, so
Yeah.
roll your stamina, primal urge.
Yep, she got more than enough successes to roll up,
Okay,
or to shift up.
You shift up instant to Glabro, so Chick just got heavier.
So now she's
Alright.
more using her weight to keep you pinned down.
Okay,
Your
that's
head
your
is still
action.
hurting.
What are you doing?
Me or her?
Yeah. No, because her action was to you unless you're rage shifting, it takes an action to shift up.
Okay. Oh, he's going to take so much advantage of this. He's going to try for surprise grope to get her off balance and then try and throw her.
All right, Dex brawl.
That's a 6 dice again.
All right.
Wait, do you have Brawl 5? Oh no,
No.
your Dex is 3. I was gonna say.
3 and 3.
So 3 successes. So he gropes you.
Alright, so for her turn, she is going to,
Bitch slap.
actually no, she's gonna go for his throat. She's going to just bite and rest her teeth on his throat as in a very big warning sign. I'm gonna roll Dex Athletics, or Dex Brawl to make sure I get it. Let's see, Glabro. I don't get a bonus there. So 7 dice. At least 2, maybe 3 successes. So she's basically got you by your throat now, unless she's not biting for damage because she'd kill you.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you gonna do?
8, that's a well-known wolf warning. He puts his hands to either side in the air.
Alright. He surrenders.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure. Yeah. So she just, when she notices his hands leave, she just unclenches her jaws and stands up, steps back, still in Glabro. She's definitely eyeing him, like with. She's not quite outright angry, but definitely like a what the fuck look.
He rolls up to his feet, starts dusting himself off. What's that look for, lass? You're the one who agreed to no rules.
The only response you get is her tackling you again. Missing.
Wow. So she
She
goes to
dives
tackle
and
you
misses.
and whiffs.
He turns around and goes to gently place his boot on her butt. I believe that was a misslus.
She just whips around again. She's not foaming at the mouth, but she's definitely got a glint in her eye. And yeah, there's 2 successes to tackle you again.
Okay, 3 dice, please, for dodge.
I mean, she's knocked out the Aro, and she's not exactly worried about the Fiona.
So you're dodging.
Yeah,
All right. That's what.
3 dice until we get that sheet fixed.
You fail, but you at least don't botch this time. So that one success she like tackles you. It's contested strength now to see if she gets you to the ground or not. So your strength
need
is
to-
2.
2, yeah.
I'm gonna check really quick, just to see if that applies.
Okay. He's got 2 successes on a contested strength roll against you.
I'm sorry, I'm almost there. The Silverfang one is like close to the end. Okay, so it does apply in this situation. It specifically said. Okay. So there, nope. Key stays up.
All right. So.
Actually, fuck, I'm in Glabro, aren't I?
Mhm.
Sorry.
Where is she grabbing him? More importantly, how is she grabbing him?
Oh no, you're going to the ground. So
Okay. So.
she's got him one hand around the back of his neck. And why not? The other hand's on his butt, and she's pushing him to the ground. Because if she's gonna fight dirty, she'll fight dirty too.
All right. So you're on the ground.
And
Her-
let's see. She's got one hand on the back of his neck and one hand on his butt.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and for her free
That was a
action, she just
mistake.
growled up. She just growled. Better shift up if you want to get, unless you want to get hurt. That was her free action.
Okay, can I shift and do an action, or is it all one thing?
You can spend rage to insta shift, or you have to spend your time shifting up as well.
All right, spending a rage to insta shift and kick between the legs.
Are you going Glabro or are you going higher?
We agreed no Krinos, so
Okay.
going Glabro.
All right, you go Glabro and you're kicking between the legs. So Dex Brawl is 6.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's 4 successes. Are you going to dodge, or did you already use your action this time?
Can't remember if I already used my action. So.
Okay. So that's 3 plus strength, which is 2, which is 5. So roll your soak, because that's 3 bashing.
And she takes 3 bashing.
Oh my God!
You don't. Ones do not negate in soak rolls or damage.
Oh, they don't? So that would have been, so she takes 2 then.
So you take 2 in the lady parts, and
Oh.
it's not a happy feel.
Okay, so for her next roll, she's squeezing with claws.
You don't have claws.
Not the ones
you
on
have,
his neck.
You don't have claws. You have rough fingernails.
Okay,
You'll
but
get
she's
claws gonna
squeezing
hurt.
with those.
Yeah.
Because those do
Yeah.
lethal.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 damage. Or
Was
1.
that your? That's 1 attack. So roll. I think it's straight strength in Glabro.
Okay, which is 5. Although if Falcon's Grasp applies in this situation,
I
it's
don't believe Falcon's Grasp applies because you're using it to rake, not to grip. Let me check the book though, just to make sure. But I think that because you're using it for a rage, it doesn't count.
For grappling, okay, so it says 3 points higher for grappling or maneuvers such as the jaw lock. So that is 3. So you take 3 damage to the butt.
Okay, Alma, what's your stamina? Because you soak lethal. in this
Stamina's
one.
3, I believe. Hold on, let me check. Yep, 3.
Okay. You soak all 3.
You look so better. I'm sorry, was that a scratch that you were trying to do? I don't have an itch there. And kick again.
You're going for another kick to the lady parts.
That's one rage. That's one rage success. Also, I'm taking back that rage I lost because I've already taken damage in combat.
Okay. You got 1 success.
Okay.
So that's 2. You do 2 bashing. So
Oh
go
yeah,
ahead.
she's fine this time.
Okay. Unfortunately, you can't retroactively soak, but yeah. So there's no reaction this time to between the legs.
So you basically you grabbed enough that you took all the power out of his kick.
God damn it. Gonna get the fucking Phylodox on our ass for this. So what she's gonna do is she's going to pick him up over her head and throw him. Which I'm assuming is gonna be a strength brawl roll.
Yeah, strength. It's strength. It's for you've got a hold of them. So yeah, strength brawl. It's actually straight strength. So contested strength rolls for you to pick him up.
Okay, what's his strength in this transformed form?
I believe
Strength
it's
is +3. No, +2.
yeah,
Plus
so you
2,
have
so his
4.
strength is 4. Okay.
That's 1 success, so she's got you in the air. And now it's actually Dex Brawl to throw.
Okay. So
You can use your turn to contest this.
No,
or you
he's going to
let
put
her.
his hands together behind the back of her head and just let her throw him.
Okay, so that's still technically a contested strength brawl.
that's her throwing roll.
Alright, so what's your Dex Brawl 6? Is there a Dex increase for Glabro?
No, there is not.
Okay.
It's a stamina and a strength increase.
Alright, so oh yeah.
Oh damn.
So yeah, whatever he was planning to do, he does it.
Okay, as soon as she throws him, he brings his clasped hands down from his perspective towards the back of her head in a hammer blow. Basically using her momentum to increase his own hit.
Alright, so you're using that as a hit. How many successes was that? 5?
I think it was 6.
No, it wasn't that many.
I know it missed 1.
Yeah, so 5. So that's your strength, which is now 4, plus 4. 5 bashing.
Right to the back of the head.
So I need you to soak at least half of this, or you're incapacitated.
Don't you heal on Glabro?
You heal per turn. That's right. How many? You heal 1 per turn, and you've taken about 5.
Okay.
So you probably healed about 3. So you're at 2. So 7.
So I soaked 1.
So that's 6. What's 6? Crippled?
Think so.
Yeah, you're -5 dice on all challenges. Because you don't have resist pain.
Yet.
I think this is going to be a thing she trains on.
Well, you have to find somebody with the gift first.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, boom, you're not feeling right. You can keep going, but you lose 5 dice in every challenge now.
Well, it's 5 die minus 5 dice to all actions. So.
Yeah.
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 So she's just going to, because she already threw on, she's just going to limp away and give it a moment to let her wounds heal.
Are you
So she's
going
actively.
to, are you going to let her limp away and regenerate, or are you going to press the advantage?
Actually, at this point, he stops, moves over to the cooler, and pulls out a couple of drinks. Then sits down on the cooler and waits for her.
Okay.
And yes, he shifts back to Hamid at this point.
All right. So your damage is regenerated. It takes 6 rounds for you to regenerate your damage.
So about 2.5 minutes or so.
Yeah. Wait, you did wait to regenerate before you shifted down to Hamid, right, Don?
Yeah.
Okay. It wouldn't take long because you were sitting on, I think, 2 lethal.
She's just waiting. She's just staring at him.
All right.
And you can tell that there's a bit more respect there,
All right.
but
It takes
it's also
enough time.
definitely challenging.
It takes enough time that you're able to regenerate yourself back to full health.
She just cracks her neck. Sorry.
And he pops the top on his drink, toasts her, and then takes a swig. No, he's only popped the top on one drink.
She just looks at him and growls out again. I didn't see either of the straw blood.
How's the ringing between your ears, lass?
Well, wouldn't you like to know?
If I'd pressed the advantage, there would have been no honour in it. Come here, have a drink.
She just cracks her neck, shifts down to Hamid, walks over. At least you fought better than the Arun did.
He just grins, pops the top on the drink, and hands it to her.
Takes a sip. Although she is still watching him.
He's not looking like he's gonna pull any moves.
She's a ragabash. She's got to be suspicious.
Of course
Gotta be
she does.
Yes, I will admit. That was a fun fight.
I been a good while since I've had a good bar brawl. Thought I was gonna have to go out and prowl the town.
Probably not wise around here. Fight too well and somebody will take notice.
Oh, I wouldn't pull any of the real nasty tricks I could. I'd stay in human form for one.
Yes. Glabro isn't one of our deadly forms, is it?
It can be. Depends on how you think about it. For instance, if I'd had a glass in my hand, that probably could have been a very deadly fight.
If you'd had a glass in your hand, I wouldn't have been in Glabro now, would I?
You'd been in Krenos, I bet.
No.
Really? You wouldn't face a Scotsman with a broken glass in his hand in Krenos?
Where's the fun in that?
I like
She just
you.
has an eyebrow quirked at him.
He just grins. I like you.
Well, most people do. I think it's the force of my personality or something equally pretentious like that. She says in a mocking tone, obviously like mocking, you know, what she said as she takes her drink.
Nah, it's the fact that you give a really good fight, and he takes a drink.
Hi, how's your butt feeling?
You tell me.
She actually does a spit take. You, sir, are exceptionally skilled to make a Ragabash surprised.
Just how I was raised, lass. Just how I was raised.
He's getting the tiniest bit of side eye at that. Just the tiniest bit of side eye.
Tiniest bit of what?
Side eye. Like she's looking at him out from the corner of her eyes,
okay.
like really, what the hell?
He just sips his drink like nothing's wrong.
The moment he looks away, she half slips into the shadows. If I can get my dice right. She took back, and hey, she isn't there anymore.
He'll salute the air where she was with the bottle and then resume singing the song that he'd started at the start of this thing.
She's gonna go. She's gonna run back, probably to wherever she's been sitting on set, to grab a couple of shot glasses, and then just meander back and stealth back to her spot. So while you're not looking, hey, she's back. She's got shot glasses.
Welcome back, lass.
I thought we might have a little drinking contest. Although, I suppose challenging a Fianna to a drinking contest is a poor decision, but it'll be fun.
Not exactly fair to you, lass, but if you want to, I'm game.
Well, we have to let some things be unfair. It's the nature of life, isn't it?
He just grins widely. Alright, let me see what I've got here. He starts digging into one of the boxes that came out of his duffel bag along with the micro still. Brett, do you think he would have been able to brew up a bottle of Fianna whiskey before he got here, or would that be something he'd have to do here?
I mean, if you're talking battle brew, that's not what you should be doing a drinking contest with.
Nope, you have to do it here.
Okay, then he'll pull out some regular whiskey, not the kind that Fianna used to get drunk. Because apparently Pappy wouldn't let him take it with him.
You gotta learn to brew it yourself, boy.
He'll pass her a bottle, he'll uncork his, and set it beside the shot glass that's apparently his. Do keep in mind, lass, while this is the finest Irish whiskey you'll have ever tasted, I do have a limited stock until I can make some more.
She nods. Whoa, you certainly talk a big game. I hope it's as good as you say. Because after all, I would hate to hear you talk a big game and then disappoint, you know.
He grins, fills up both shot glasses. All right, lass, it's your funeral.
She just takes the shot glass, toasts him with a raised eyebrow and throws it back.
He takes up his shot glass, To kings, gods, and all other silly buggers with horrible jobs. And then tosses his back.
And I suppose, do we need to make stamina rolls yet, or only after they get past our stamina limit of how many we've taken?
Depends on the alcohol. If it's basic whiskey, then
Yeah, it's basic whiskey.
because you're both Geru, it's once you do more drinks than your stamina.
Okay.
Thomas has resist toxin, so how many more drinks is that for him?
Do you have resist toxin
You can
active?
go ahead and kind of.
He's going to activate it as soon as he takes the first drink.
Okay, then
You don't get drunk with resist toxin.
yeah, you
In
just
W20.
don't get drunk.
Just don't get drunk. That's why you never. That's why challenging a Fiona to a drinking contest in W20 is broken as shit, because they just don't get drunk.
Oh god, this is unfair.
He really is, but she already knew that. She, on an OSC note, she thinks she has to do something to let you think show your pride, because she's a Silver Fang, and Silver Fangs are prideful as fuck.
As far as he's concerned, he's
To her mind,
just
she
drinking
did lose.
soft drinks at this point.
So she throws it back, takes a look at the glass of him. Decent. Sounds like, or it tastes like something they used to make at the carnival. We used to feed it to. We used to let the kids drink it in the tri-spiral cairn. Sets it down, gives him a bit of a grin.
Last, my stuff is better than Jameson. And he takes another swig of his, showing absolutely no ill effect whatsoever.
She takes another sip, or another shot of hers. Just rolls her shoulders. That it is, but then again, Jameson wasn't very good in the first place.
Well, it is Irish
in
instead
my
of Scots.
True. She takes another sip, or another shot.
He takes another shot and fills him up again.
I don't know. I've had good luck with drinking rolls. I've had a character who is a Scot go 9 drinks for his limit without getting drunk.
Well, I think you. What is your stamina?
3. So her next one, she's got to start rolling.
Yeah. Once I've
Tim,
got
come stop the Whitney breach.
Tim, get in here!
No, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Once I get my still up and running, I think I'll be able to make some real drink instead of this. Might take me a while, though.
Say.
Oh, aye. And back goes another shot. Like Kool-Aid.
She just looks him in the eye while she throws back another shot. And yeah, she takes that one like a champ.
Still powerful enough to even get the best Fiona nice and drunk. Stuff's too powerful for your average human.
So that's what you all start drinking before delegations. I always wondered why the Fiona diplomats are so well spoken.
It's because of our accent, lass. You cannot understand us unless we're 2 pints in.
Yes. That's when we can understand you.
And filled up again, and there goes his shot.
She'll take hers. And yeah, she takes this one even better than the last one. She just sets her glass down with another little bit of a challenging grin. She thinks,
And-
I wonder where Mox went. He missed a
Hey.
wonderful fight.
Hey, where did the lad go?
Probably where he wasn't getting pelted with cans, but who knows?
It's not going to happen
Is-
now, at least.
His kind are a little stuck up, you know. You know, as she's starting to get a little bit drunk, there's an actual accent coming out that's her true accent.
And the glasses are filled again, and back goes his.
And she downs hers. And yep, she's not drunk yet. She's getting there though.
You're buzzed. You're getting a buzz.
Yeah. She's not drunk fully, but she's getting buzzed.
Okay.
And it's just, oh, if he shows up, he'll have a party, I suppose.
That would be a fun sight, wouldn't it? Seeing an
Be nice to see.
Seeing an update piece like him actually let his hair down. Wait, does he even have any hair?
I don't know. The ones that I used to see, the priests that I'm used to seeing, they don't usually have much hair, but oh, I don't like it when they party. I had to kill at least 3 of them last time.
Fucking finally!
You missed the sexual sparring, Tim. Like literally, there was lethal damage to the butt that had to be soaked.
Yep.
It's cool. Tim.
It's cool,
We're
man.
just doing your shit.
You missed Mox actually trying to be nice and getting shit thrown at him for it.
7 successes. Oh damn, you okay? Like, okay,
You alright?
you're okay.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, just to catch you up, Tim, they had a sparring match after Mox limped off to go practice his flute skills
Yes.
somewhere else.
God damn it!
And he got in a grope as a preparatory to throw, and she told him in no uncertain terms that was a really bad idea. And then, let's see, she grabbed him, put him on the ground, and he kicked her between the legs. She grabbed his butt in glabro form.
Oh,
Then she picked him up and went to throw, and he decided to do a hammer blow to the back of her head, and that was kind of the end of the fight.
Does anyone see this D4?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see the D4.
That's how many MTT glasses there are now.
I mean, they're in the middle of a drinking contest with very many innuendos being thrown around, so that number's probably increasing by the moment.
Yep.
Also, Felicia's starting, or Elizabeth is starting to talk with a Scottish accent.
Alright.
So Felicia can probably have come back to see Thomas. Looks like he's drinking water every time he takes a shot of whiskey, and Elizabeth looks like she's getting drunker and drunker. So you could probably guess what trick he pulled.
Resist toxin.
Cheater.
Mm-hmm.
Felicia's just gonna enjoy her tea.
Elizabeth just glances over. Oi, Felicia, you should get over here. It's been all lonely, you know. Me and this Fiona over here. We had to get in a bit of a tussle.
If that's what you call it.
Well, I mean, at least I didn't knock him out with 1 punch. They'd be over here calling me Saitama.
She nods. Okay?
If you like, Loss, I can give you something non-alcoholic while we finish our little contest.
Is it tea?
No, soda.
Good enough.
He tosses her a random soda, then pours the next line of shots.
She downs hers.
He tips back his.
Oh yeah, she's drunk now.
Yeah, there's no but. You went from tipsy to Is this what room am I in? Is this floor spinning?
Tim, you've already seen my drunk characters. How do you think this is gonna go?
It's going to go interestingly.
This wasn't 9 drinks before getting drunk, kind of drunk, but still. So she just sets the drink down, just, oi, oh, nice drink, nice fight, feels like I'm back home. Now all I need is a good kinfolk, and oh, it'll just be a perfect evening, now, won't it?
Speaking of which, where is the kinfolk around here?
I
haven't
don't know.
seen any.
I know. I got one of my own kinfolk. Well, not one of my own, but he's related. He's back at my cabin, but I don't know about any others kinfolk.
No, fuck it, she's doing it again. She's doing a thing. That's better. Hey, Brett, that's 3 successes to just send a mass text out to kinfolk.
That's good enough.
It's charisma computers.
What's the text say? GCFO?
Turning up at the park.
Oh
Okay.
no.
That's all it says.
I'll let you roll with that then. But basically, there aren't that many kinfolk in the area, and they're the one that is basically Walks and Arrow's personal assistant isn't going to be going anywhere.
That's fair. She doesn't say anything, she just kind of does it.
Elizabeth is just kind of has like leaning back on the bench, her arms like on the back of the bench, just like slung behind her, like she's like sitting back real casual. She's like, oh. So, it's actually been a while since I've seen you, Alicia. Had any adventures while I've been training?
A few interesting encounters for sure.
Oh,
You ever seen the movie Ghostbusters?
it was kind of a shite film in my opinion, but it was. I suppose some people liked it.
Yeah, it was that.
Oh, that sounds annoying as shite. Not gonna lie. Wait,
So
does this
how big
mean?
was how big was the Twinkie?
Yeah, we didn't exactly. It wasn't exactly Ghostbusters, but we did end up fighting ghosts and shit. That was the thing.
Did you get slimed?
No, actually, no one got hurt at all.
Impressive.
Tom will recork the bottle because he sees that Elizabeth is just out of it. And he'll measure just how much is left in the bottle.
Was it a fresh one?
Yeah.
It's probably about 3/4 down.
He looks speculatively at that. Oh, she's not bad. And yeah, he looks completely sober.
She's grown up around Fiona. She is not even questioning it. Honestly, it was an excuse to get drunk for free.
That's just called ask him for a bottle.
But she's a ragabash. She can't do things the simple way. And she's just relaxing pretty much at this point. Just chilling.
Tom looks over towards Felicia. So, did you enjoy the fight, or did you come in late on that one?
She just looks at her empty tea glasses. I was a silent observer.
Aye, it was quite a good show if you know what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm. Perception empathy.
Oh, do I even have any empathy? I don't think I do. Fuck. Fuck it, I'm rolling because I can. No. Nope.
Just 1 dot of perception?
Yes.
Why?
Because she's a ragabash. She worries more about not getting seen rather than seen.
No, Ragabash watch people to find out when they fuck up and make them regret it.
She's a
Perception's good.
That's what lupus is for. So yeah, she has no idea what she's talking about.
Thomas has this just innocent, angelic look on his face. What do I gotta roll for that bullshit?
That's
Manipulation.
manipulation subterfuge.
Okay,
Said at
manipulation
the same
sub.
time.
So subterfuge 3, manipulation 4.
7 dice there.
You've got 2 more die than Elizabeth does to
2
lie.
successes. Sorry, man. 4s and 5s.
Felicia
That's
still
fine.
wins, unfortunately.
Yeah, Felicia wins.
Felicia can see through the bullshit.
Felicia is just getting all the blackmail material.
She's an R and she doesn't care for that.
Which is probably gonna save our asses.
Kind of, sorta. Is Felicia gonna have to actively stop people from banging tonight?
Probably.
That is what she is trying to get. Okay.
Don't
I mean, one of
wanna
them is
feel
drunk,
it
so-
coming in the air tonight.
Oh no. Crazy.
Does he actually start singing that in character?
No, he didn't.
Okay. I was gonna say
Although-
he would have had a surprise.
Although he does resume singing the captain's wife's lament. How many people here have heard that song?
Oh,
In
I
character,
haven't.
in
I
character
listened a little bit
Elizabeth would
since
have.
she put it in the post, but not in character. Never heard it in character. But my character's not there, so.
Because he went
Yeah.
away.
In character,
My character's-
Elizabeth would have. Sorry.
Okay, he's about to the midpoint of the song. Has Felicia ever heard this song before?
No.
Have you ever heard this song before?
No.
Okay, it starts out as your standard sailing story, and then halfway through, it changes tune and becomes one giant seaman joke.
Oh my god. So yeah, he is getting a hell of a lot of side eye right now.
Damn. Wait. Nope. So what kind of side eye?
So, okay, she's drunk, so she's not trying to hide it. This is a that was not what I was expecting kind of side eye. And she just goes, "Well, you're talking about something you got a lot of experience with, son."
Oh, you mean nautical stuff? No. I'm from far inland.
Oh, I'm
Hillshire.
surprised.
Hillshire only has a lake nearby.
Well, you never went swimming.
Oh, I've gone swimming before. I've gone to the lake, but never been on a ship.
Huh. Would have thought so. Isn't the sea in your blood or some flowery language like that?
No. I'm from the Midlands.
So what's in your
You
blood
want the
then?
sea in the blood? You need to go to Ireland or those English tots.
Best to go to the English though. Irony, as most silver things in the UK are English. She just. Well, if you're the Midlands, does that mean you got alcohol in your blood?
No, it means I've got blood in my alcohol.
Either way. Potent mix, you know.
Hey, I've heard tell that when we Fianna die, we make our own funeral pyres.
I don't know if that's simply because of the sheer amount of alcohol in your body just explodes or what.
Either way, it's a wonderful sight. Makes the BSG back away, that's for bloody sure.
Aye, well, anything will make him back away if you just growl loud enough.
By the
Bloody
way, anyone
sure.
want to... Anyone that's not drunk want to try and tell if he's bullshitting or not?
Is who?
Yeah, he's
Alicia's on
bullshitting.
point tonight. She's on
Well,
point.
do you
tonight.
want to beast? Do you want me to roll your manipulation subterfuge?
I'll go for it.
7
yeah.
dice.
I'm a roll intelligence Fianna lore.
5 successes.
Oh, yep, you got it, bro.
He sounds like he is completely telling the truth.
She just goes, huh, I've never heard any stories of Fianna doing that though. Must be a tribal secret, one of those things you talk about.
He's just got this big shit-eating grin on his face. Which, if Felicia was paying attention to the fight, whenever he got the upper hand, that was the same grin he had on his face. Especially when he literally got the upper hand.
Fucking Fianna, fucking up my set and shit.
Tim, wait till I play a Fianna.
Better take that menace child for all just saying.
No, it's gonna be canon, Tim. I'm gonna play their child. Next Fianna character is already picked. So Elizabeth's just reclining, just relaxed, and she just goes, "Wait, so Belshire, tell me about it. Never been to that part of Scotland before."
He takes a sip from a non-alcoholic drink, because, you know, drinking too much of one thing, especially when you're pretty much immune to alcohol, gets tiresome. And he looks thoughtful. It's not a very large place. Maybe 400 or 500 people in total. We've got a happy bunch of people there, even the mortals.
Oh, yeah, sounds a lot better than Glasgow, honestly. Went there once. Yeah, it was nice killing some worm-tainted some mortals, but other than that, it's just such a nasty city.
It's a city, lass, that's why.
Aye, but Edinburgh is much nicer. Beautiful city, and the people are much friendlier option too.
Aye, true enough. But give me the Midlands with the cold winter air and the sounds of the lands around me, and I'll be content.
Aye, but don't you ever want to go and just run? You just go run on the moors. I remember my pack did that once. That was nice. Well, it wasn't my pack since I was still a cub, but you know, it's still quite nice.
Unfortunately, you can't do that without having at least 5 others with you. And for me, that meant the entire pack.
Aye, and you couldn't pull that many people away from defending the kin, eh?
No, not enough people. Not enough time to be able to risk it, even if we wanted it. Too many chances of the black spirals coming in and killing all what they may.
Aye. Goddamn austere howl. She says as she leans her head back.
What about you, lass? And he looks towards Felicia. Any pleasant memories where you're from?
A few, yeah.
Well, come on, share.
It's probably during my first week in the barracks when I was first brought to my change. They love to initiate you by making essentially a corridor of people and whooping your ass as you walk down it. It's a way of making you a part of the family, sort of.
I have heard of that one before. Something we do when the kids graduate school, get all their learning in. So how'd you get the name Private First Class?
Before I found out I was a kinfolk, I was going to join the military.
Did you manage it?
No, I decided to focus on the nation rather than take up the military. Although, in a lot of ways, the nation was the same.
I see.
I enjoyed the discipline and stuff, and that's where I got the name.
I see. Well, it's a sight better than my name, I suppose.
What is your deed name, lad?
Oh, she knows it. But as I said, most people just call me, oh, you bastard. Never did get a proper deed name, so much as just called for what I was doing. When I wasn't getting into pub fights trying to sell my pappy's brew, I was off doing other things, singing, chasing skirts, that sort of thing.
You sound like a right proper fiend then.
Aye, but I didn't go and have myself a good fight like the Arun did, so I didn't get a deed name for anything like that. Just for being a right bastard.
Just roll of manipulation subterfuge.
Oh my god, really?
To hide the shit-eating grin on her face.
You slurred manipulation subterfuge. You are too
I
far in
know.
character.
Get wrecked.
God damn it, Felicia. She sees everything.
Okay,
She
so
cannot hide from her hawk eyes.
perception what to spot that?
Empathy.
So 2 dice.
Rolling 2 dice. 1 success.
Oh my god,
No,
even
he
he can
doesn't
see
see
it.
it. She got 2.
Okay.
No, she got 2.
Okay, so he doesn't see it, but Felicia does.
She sees everything. She's the Philodox's right hand.
Jesus fuck, I may have to get empathy too this
Phrasing.
time. God.
Phrasing? Are we not doing phrasing anymore?
Okay, that train left its station a long time ago.
Honestly, it quite honestly did.
Like, We're way past that.
Once the phrase "take 3 lethal to the butt" has been uttered, there's really no need for phrasing anymore. Kind of half expecting Brett to just label this scene Black Dog and not post it. Just post the description.
You may well label this Black Dog just in case.
So far, it hasn't gone that far. I'll probably stop in the scene before it goes that far.
So you'll have to stop the scene as like the Silver Fang is dragging the Fianna off.
Yeah, pretty much.
But nah, she's just reclining.
So glad Mox isn't here.
Oh, he would have just. Oh, I would have been mad. You see, that
No,
was our
Mox
master
would've come
plan
back
all
then.
along.
Mox would have come back, peeked out of the Umbra, saw this, and been like, you know what? I hear Wolfholm's nice this time of year.
Oh, damn.
You see that? See, that was her plan all along, to throw cans at Mox until he left so she could hit on the Scotsman. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, she literally hit him, so.
Yeah.
That reminds me. Because I know she got the P&E to see that this was a thing. How hard is Elizabeth trying to make this a thing?
At this point, it's like a passing fancy, like just a passing ragabash like ADHD caught on to. So, could pass by
least-
tomorrow, you don't know.
At least
Okay.
from Tom's point of view, he is not doing anything to encourage or discourage anything that happens.
Okay, that's Thomas then.
Yeah. He's just letting the chips fall as they may.
I have a lot of fucked up jokes I could say about that, but I'm not going there.
No, just save the jokes for when he gets the collar.
God.
And now we got a black target.
Oh. I can feel Gerard Butler's eyes judging me from that picture.
I really have to rename this scene, though.
And Elizabeth just like crosses her legs at the ankle and just goes, "Oh, it's been a fun night. Did you want to kick his ass too, Felicia? Or are you just relaxing tonight?
Relaxing tonight.
I will kick his ass tomorrow then."
You got it. Also, I would just
Oh.
like to let everyone know this is Felicia right now. Just
Oh,
put that in the chat.
So punishing. Having me face one girl right after the other. Can you at least let a man rest in between?
Nice.
Aye, well, you Fiona are renowned for your stamina, aren't they? Got to live up to your tribal reputation.
He just chuckles and shakes his head.
I think this is a good point to stop.
Before we have to black dog it.
Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been another edition of Hong Kong House of Cards, where apparently you can start off with an innocuous thing and it goes Black Dog really quickly. Have a good night.